Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. I am incredibly tired. I don't have any face makeup on because I'm giving myself a rest on the face today. So eyes and lips are okay, but the rest of my face needs to breathe today. I do have an update right now for Throwback 30 Project Pan, which is created by Jessica Lee, and it is a Fantastic Ladies collab, and it runs from July 28th of 2023 to July 28th of 2024. And I am filming this a few days early, so I know I could have more things rolling out, but I'm okay waiting a little bit because I do have a few rollouts today, and I'm excited about those rollouts. So let's focus on those. I'm going to talk about as many items as I can. I have rolled in every single prompt, and what I love about this project is that it is 30 projects, all over, like old ones, new ones, current ones, whatever. And it's just a whole jumble of amazing projects that great panners have created. And it's just exciting to take part in more than just a few because I can't do them all. And I want to pay tribute to those panners who've created all of these projects by at least taking part. And if you can't do all of them, this is the next best way to at least support the panners. So, and also support Jessica Lee for the creating this idea of a project, which is fantastic. So I brought in everything. Some of are already rolled out, but I do still have quite a few in. So let's go ahead and talk about those. But please bear with me. I am trying everything not to yawn right now. Okay, so the first one I have is for 50 Shades of Green, and I have in the e.l.f. primer. It's the Power Grip Primer, and apparently it's very resemblant of the Milk Makeup one. I haven't tried this yet. I'm working on a Makeup Forever mini or deluxe size sample, and then this might come in next because it would be really great to have a few more samples rolled out of my project, or my collection, I should say. But I have not used this one yet, and I hear it's really, really good and very gripping. My goal is to complete that one. And then for 50 Shades of Purple, I have the Juvia's Place Violets palette. I don't have that out right now because it's way in the bottom of a drawer. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. It's way in the bottom of my eyeshadow palette drawer. I really should have filmed this tomorrow, but bear with me. It's nighttime. So I haven't used it yet. My goal is to only use it 3 times. And it's been in the project since July, of course, and I haven't used it once. But I am also doing Eyes Project Pan, which is really fun for me. So that's why I'm not heavily focusing on the project or the palettes that are in projects. I just like grabbing the ones that I want to grab for Eyes Project Pan, and I need to somehow focus. So I will get those 3 uses very soon. For 50 Shades of Yellow Gold, I brought in the Stila Eyes Are the Window eyeshadow palette. In this one is called Soul. So there's 4 of them for Eyes Are the Window, and I think there was like Soul, Mind, something else, blah blah blah. And I have 2 of them out of the 4, and this, I don't know why I didn't play with these sooner. I am really enjoying this one a lot. My goal is to use it 10 times, and I have reached that goal. So this one will be rolling out, but I still want to use it. So I'll probably throw it into Eyes Project Pan in the future. But I absolutely love this, but it is rolling out. Then for Beauty A to Z, I randomly generated the letter M, which is always the first one to come up. So next time I'm going to do it like a couple times. But I brought in the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW20. And you can see I'm just below the halfway mark, like just below. But I'm excited about this. And I think I may be able to have this completed. And it's perfect for my skin shade right now, and I combine it with the Kosas one, which is a little too deep, and it's wonderful. So I'm going to try to complete this. That is my goal. It would be lovely to get a concealer out, but I would highly recommend this and I would definitely repurchase it. For budget beauty, which is, of course, drugstore or inexpensive makeup, I brought in the Milani eyeshadow primer. I'm trying so hard not to yawn. But this one I want to complete and I still have lots to go. For Child of the 80s, which I selected the prompt Dirty Dancing, a baby or mini product. And I am bringing in the the Buxom Deluxe Lip Gloss, deluxe size lip gloss in the shade White Russian. And I am currently down to about here, probably just under the U. And I'm also working on another one in another project, and I am about halfway to the X. It settled a little bit more. So I have about one full size one of these left to use, and I'm just interchanging between the two. Of course, I want to complete that one. For Day of the Dead project pan, I selected the prompt Marigold, which is a product that has flowers on the packaging in the imprint, or like a perfume that has a floral scent, something that has flowers somewhere. And I selected the Clinique Trio. It has a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer. And I want to use this one 10 times, and I have so far used it only twice. And I can't even remember what that was like. So I think I need to use it again, but I could foresee this down the road becoming a Pan That palette, but I'd like to use it the 8 more times before I roll it back. Man, I just look exhausted. I'm so sorry, you guys. Wow. I'm not going to put that back right away. I don't know what I'm doing. I swear, I'm slightly awake. For Golden Girls is a golden girl, or Golden Girl is the prompt. It is a golden product that I selected. And for that, I brought in the Tarte Skin Twinkle Lighting Palette. And it's got gold all around the sides and on the back of the packaging. And my goal was to use this 10 times. It has 2 highlighters in it. So this one is more of a like straight up highlight. Very beautiful, soft, finely milled gorgeousness. You can barely see it there, but you can really see on skin that has like a primer on it. My hands are so dry right now. And then this other one on the far side is like really impactful, like glittery on the face. You can't really see much here, but like on the face with like when you pick up the product with a brush, like here you can see it's really, really impactful, but for some reason it's not as impactful on my hands as I see it on the face. It just seems way more glittery. So this is like a glittery one, and this is a straight up highlight. And the center is just a setting powder. And I'm hoping that you'll be able to see some of the brush strokes, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's almost filtering it out for some reason. Why can't it filter my face? But it filters the brush strokes just fine. But definitely want to get some more use on this in the future, but that one will be going back into my collection. Then for Happy Hour Project Pan, it is, or the prompt is champagne, which is a product you save for a special occasion. And I brought in the Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush Face Palette in Daria, 01 Daria. And it's the light one. And this is also an incredibly sparkly highlighter. Oh my gosh. So my goal was to use this one 10 times, and I have so far used it 6. But I will swatch a little bit of this for you guys. So here you can really see the glitter in that one. Oh my gosh. It's just like straight up glitter. Like, oh my gosh. And then this is the other highlight, which again is not coming, like it's not showing up on my finger or on my hands, but it's this one here. My skin is so dry. I need to go to bed. I need to like lotion my hands and just go to bed. But this is the blush. Wow, even that's not showing up. I'll just show you here. It's like a really soft, light, dusty pink. Like it's actually dusty. The product is dusty, not that the pink is dusty. But anyhow, I'm not going to swatch the creams, but that is the one that I selected for that. And I still have 4 more uses to go on that one. And for I Heart the 90s, the prompt is wannabe. And it says a product that reminds you of your best friend. And I had to bring this one in. It's the Glaminatrix Nearly Natural eyeshadow palette. And it was gifted to me from my bestie, Andrea, from Pretty as a Peacock. And she got me this for Christmas this year, which is so fantastic. And I wanted to use this one 3 times, and I have done that. So that one will be rolling out. But I have a feeling you guys are going to see it real soon. Because I don't want to put it back into my collection, even though I have to right now. But that one is completed. That prompt is completed. For It's Panning Cats and Dogs, the prompt I selected was Poodle, and that is a bougie item. And I selected the Hourglass Ambient Light Edit, or Lighting Edit in Sculpture. And it's a face palette, and my goal is to use this 30 times. I need to have stuff in here for a long time, so had I known I was going to reach for especially the eyeshadow palettes, I would have put them in for longer. But this one I want to use 30 times, and so far I have used it 3. So I have my work cut out for me on that one. Then for monochromatic, I selected the prompt March, which is a peach or tan in color item. And I brought in the MAC pigment in the shade Tan. And it's very beautiful. I have used this only once out of the 5 times I want to use it. But oh my goodness, let me see. I'm going to pick this up the wrong way here. It is so stunning. Such a gorgeous eyeshadow shade or eye pigment shade. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. And I love that they have these cute holiday sets. I wish they brought these out again, but I feel like pigments are just not something people use a lot of. So I don't know if MAC's going to bring any more out in the near future, but I love them. For Nightmare Before Christmas, I'm like, wait a second, what? The prompt is an item that reminds you of Halloween. And I brought in the Melt Waiting Room Beetlejuice Collection eyeshadow palette. And I am very much in love with the colors in here, but I feel like a lot of them, like, they show up very, 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 very dark. Like I will swatch them, and then I will show you what they look like swatched. Mine came damaged, so I damn near cried. But I swatched the 3 of these bottom shades here, so you could see they show up so much darker on the eye than what they look like in the pan. Like, I just, like this one right here on the bottom is this middle shade that looks like a bright pink. I don't know, like, I was fully expecting this one to show up as like a bit of a deeper red, but this one to be like a very deep red, and it just seems like both of those are practically the same color. So I'm a little disappointed in that. Yeah, just, I do like the palette still, don't get me wrong. It's just, you know, there could have been a slight better difference in the red shades. I don't know, but that's okay. It is what it is. That one I would like to use 5 times, and I have only used it the once. For Nightmare on Panning Street, The Hills Have Eyes is the prompt, and it's an eye product. And I brought in the Tarte Sea Surfer Curl eyeliner pencil in the shade Brown. And this one is done. I am so sad. I'm not going to lie. I have very much enjoyed this eye pencil, and you can no longer get it. So I am using the other ones that I have in my collection, and I will put this in my empties, but I'm very sad that it's completed because it is so good. For Paranormal Pantivity, the prompt is Doppelganger, and that is a backup or a double in your collection. And I am bringing in the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. I have like 5 backups of this. I love it, and I was gifted some, and I'm almost done this one. So this prompt will almost be done. I'm hoping by the end of next month. It might even be done by the end of November, but I'm filming early, so that's okay. I'm sure it'll take me into December, but I still have a little bit to go on that, and I want to complete it. Then for Same Pan Last Year, Project Pan, I selected Blushing Brides, which is a blush, either a single or a palette, and I am brought in, where did I put it back? Oh my gosh, I put it back. I brought in MAC Pink Swoon. My goal is to use it 10 times, and I have used it 9. Today would have been the perfect day to get the 10th use on this, but it will stay in for another month. I might even try and use it a few more times than that if I can remember. For Size Matters, I have the ABH Norvina Pigment Palette Volume 1, right? Yeah, Volume 3, pardon me. Volume 3. And I want to use it 3 times, and I have only used it once, and it's in the bottom of the drawer. For Skin is In, it's a skincare item, and I brought in the Cora Organics Turmeric Glow Moisturizer. Now this one is a sustainable product where you take off this absolutely gorgeous lid, and you can replace these pods each time whenever you complete one. And I think it's 50 mils, I want to say, yeah. This is so thick. It'll be great in the dead of winter, but right now it is so thick. Like, oh my gosh. When I used the sample, I did not expect it to be this thick, but this is like intensely thick. Like it's like a Dairy Queen Blizzard. Like, it's not going anywhere. But I do enjoy it, but sparingly, and that's why it's taking me so long to get through. Plus there's 50 mils, which is quite a bit. So I will continue to use that until it's completed. And then for That's Expensive, which I actually thought about doing this year because I like that project a lot, and I was successful at it. But the item I brought in for this prompt anyhow is the Grande. Is it called Grande Lash? This is the lash serum, and I did bring in the mascara tube as like a duo or whatever for this prompt, but this alone takes me so long to use. So I'm just gonna, I think, just do this lash serum because I haven't even touched the mascara yet. And the last item I have is a Zodiac Panner. For Capricorn, I selected, which is dark green, gray, black, or brown. And I specifically chose this because I wanted to bring in my Marc Jacobs mascara. So I will use this as soon as my NARS, oh gosh, what is it called? Climax mascara? NARS. As soon as that is done, it's a mini, and then I'll throw that one in. So that one should be done in the next couple months, definitely before the end of the project. But that is everything. I have to apologize for the fact that I'm exhausted. My eyes are so tired. My throat is tired. I'm yawning. Anyway, I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching. I am very excited for the next update on this. But again, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.